This week for my collection of ideas, I had 4 other assignments. 2 of my others were songs. One was a quote and one was a Bible verse. My 2 songs were really great. They both had the theme of believing in yourself and believing in what you can accomplish. The first song was Don't Stop Believing by Journey. It was a pretty good choice because the whole song was about like don't stop believing and like achieving your dreams, and that's really important in the theme of perseverance because you have to believe that you can achieve it, otherwise you will just fail. It also has like a kind of hint of persistence in there. Like the beat of the song itself is really steady and persistent, and that really supports the theme of the song. It was a really good choice overall because it's a really common song and a lot of people know it, so it'll be really useful in my paper because people will be able to like, oh, I know that song, and it is about believing. My other song I picked was a Whitney Houston song called When You Believe, and I listened to it first because I hadn't heard it in a while, and it has a really good beat to it, like really inspiring and like upbeat song. Like it's about like once again believing in yourself, which is really important, and it just talks about the whole like when you believe, like it kind of applies it to like a love-ish kind of story, but it still has the same feeling like when you believe, like it'll happen. The Bible verse I picked was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the other Bible verse I used because I think this one is more from a song, but it also had the idea of persistence in it because persistence is one of those key elements of persevering. And the last thing I picked was a quote. The quote was really good. It was like strong, and I'll definitely be able to use it in my paper because it talked about the importance, more like a shorter leg, but really applied theme perseverance. Everything I picked this week was really good. I can really feel my paper coming like to a point. Like I know how I'll be able to use my all my sources. They definitely all fell into one of 4 categories, which was like a definition or like an explained definition, kind of like a cause or like a reason to persevere, the effects of persevering, and like kind of motivational, which the motivational one will probably fall like right around the definition paragraphs and things because like it takes motivation to persevere, it takes self-motivation, it takes outside motivations, and it's just really important. Next week all I have to do is I have to actually analyze my novel that I read 3 weeks ago. But other than that, I'm really excited for this paper because at the beginning I was very confused about where this was going to go. But now I definitely have a point to it, and I think it's really going to come through in the end.